Hello, folks. Good morning and welcome to this episode on Tech Investor. Today I wanted to discuss the earnings about Walmart. Before we discuss that, I just wanted to get the disclaimer out. All the information presented in this video is for educational purposes only, and you can use this information for your trading decisions, but you are responsible solely for your decision. So having taken care of the disclaimer, today Walmart gave an earnings and it gave a surprise earnings. It went up, it was revenue got up, but the predictions were low. So that's why we see the stock falling down. If you see here, this is my trend spider. It gives me the information here. The earnings per share for Q3 was 1.53. That's 2% more than last third quarter. Okay. So they're doing okay. And Walmart is there to stay. But unlike Apple, they are a very low, they're not a high margin business. So that is why we don't see a lot of things. But having said that, let's see why Walmart went up so far and why it fell down. Okay. So if you see here, I'm going to, as you know, I always believe in a three-wave correction at least. So when you look at a stock that is going up, you also have to see, hey, did it do any kind of correction? And then it starts going up. It never goes up in a straight line. So if you look at here, from August 17th to September 13th, it has been going up from a price of 155 to 165. And then it started falling down and it formed a lower low. So how did it form this lower low? If you see here, if I take one of the things, how do I, according to I want to see if it is a three-wave correction. So what I do is I pick up a low here and see here if it goes here. And I see what is happening here. Did it reach at least 62.5% retracement back? And it did, and then fell down. If you look at here, it crossed the golden ratio and it went further down. So maybe it is like, how much it goes down is a different story. That we'll see in a later analysis for the GAN. But for right now, if you're trying to catch the stock when it is like trying to come up, so that is what you need to worry about. Okay. So as I said, this is going up, right? So then what I would do is, then I would say, okay, now it formed a three-wave correction. And then I see the stock going up from here. You see here, it went up. This is a bullish candle because actually, if you say here, once it crosses this candle, then we can say, hey, this is bullish. And then it went up. But how would you go about doing this? I just wanted to show you this thing. So you do here a line, a Fibonacci. So the next thing that we're going to use is the Fibonacci. Now, if you see here, when do you think you should actually buy this? So that's what is the question, right? So if the next thing we do in this wave, if you had bought it up here, if I start drawing the trend lines, you see here, I can draw a trend line from here to which one? Here. Let's start drawing the trend lines between the highs. So you see here, this is a trend line, this is the high and this is the high. So if you see here, even from here, I could have drawn here. So you see here, my trend spider is showing those green. And then from here, it starts going up. So if you had brought it here, you could have gone to the stock up to this price where it went up. Now, why did it fall is the question that you might have. That's a good question. If you look at here, when it fell for the correction, it went for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 days it fell. And then it had been going up for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So 27. So it went for 26 days up. But you see here, it had reached the higher of this one. So 165, it went over it to 169 and then it fell. So because the earnings, as I mentioned, the revenues were not that great. But having said that, this stock has further room to go. But where would I buy that? Once it crosses this level again. Because this is the level that is telling us, hey, this is like as a more legs to go. And is it going to go from the straight line? Not really. If you see here, the next leg, if I see here, this is the thing. So there's a lot of resistance coming here, right? You see here the first, second, and third. So, but you can start scaling it in. Once it crosses this level, then we might be seeing a bigger move which is going to the 162.5% retracement, which is 172. So that is what we are expecting for Walmart, but it might take some time. Usually what I've seen is it takes at least 3 times. It's ideally to I give at least 3 times the time it fell down. So that's like 57 days. So right now it's at 27. So we might take another 1 to 2 months and then it can go there, right? But it might even reach there before. So other way to look at it is if you draw this trend line here, how fast can it go from this high is the question, right? So if you look here, I see this could even reach much more earlier. You see here, it is crossing the 162.5 and it can go here. So folks, so it's keep as simple as possible. Don't keep in. So what are the various topics that I covered here? The number one is the three-way correction. And then the second one is, this is the wave theory. And the second one is the Fibonacci. And the third one is the trend lines. So if you can keep all these things in place, then you know, okay, we are doing good. So even so that's how you play, folks. If you're playing options, if you had brought it up here, you would have. But one thing, when you're playing options, you should be very, very methodical in selling your stock or asset at regular profits. Okay, so you would have made at least 100% here, and then it fell down. So, and another reason why I would have sold it when it was here before the earnings, if you see this is a very good indication that it went above the Bollinger Band. So whenever something is above the Bollinger Band, that is like a resistance. It's like a rubber band, right? You snap it too much, it snaps off. But it just came back. So if you see here, it went to the lower end of the Bollinger Band. You see here, this is the lower end of the Bollinger Band, and it came here. So from here, it starts going up. So you can use all these strategies to see, hey, what is my risk? What is my reward? If you had bought here, that was a huge risk here. But if you buy it at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, you know that if it crosses, so what you would do here, you will cross the Bollinger Band. Then what is the next level? Is the mid level. If you only take the Bollinger Band, which is around 163, and if it crosses that, then it is the top of the Bollinger Band. So I'm pretty sure at one point of time, you will see this trend line and the Bollinger Band coinciding in the next 4 or 5 candles or 6 candles. I'm not sure. So that is the point where it will go and hit this. So definitely, I wanted to share this with you so that you can know how technical analysis can help you in positioning for the various positioning for the profits in the market. Okay. Hope you find this information valuable. And if you like this video, please give a like and do provide your comments or appreciation in the video, and also give us a feedback. What kind of videos would you like to see in the future? I'll sign off now, and I'll catch you in the next video.